be available out of the bullpen, but first the lineup for the United States, who will kick things off in this power-packed starting nine behind, of course, none other than Grady Emerson, who gets the nod for the one of those swing games in that win over Australia on day number one. So you come into this one, you're playing with house money. If you drop it, nobody expected you to win this game. You've got the opportunity the first inning, and the first offering on the way to Emerson is ball one, rifled in at exactly 2:30 in the afternoon, and we are underway. 20 feet, 122 meters to dead center field. That's exactly 400 feet. That is the same dimension as at Cellular Stadium, as Grady Emerson will take a leadoff walk in the United States out pregame today. Chants and songs as a bunt down third base side from Aiden Ruiz is a good one. The throw to first is in time to get him in. Bowman actually stumbled off the mound, and thankfully Matthias Bowman appears in scoring position and setting things up for Coleman Borthwick. First pitch swinging, bouncing ball over to third. There to field and fire is Owen Fierbeck, and two gone. And trying to deliver for the United States in his first trip to the plate today on a Sunday afternoon, and he does so right on cue. RBI single back up the middle as Emerson scores, and CJ Sampson has put the United States in front in the first. It's 1-0. International tournament style inning, leadoff walk, sacrifice bunt, couple batters later an RBI single. And the United States, the defense chant continues from the Germany faithful as a runner breaking from first. A stolen base there for Sampson, who is to his feet and scampering into third as CJ Sampson puts himself 90 feet away. Uncorked the throw. And a second walk issued in the inning will put Murphy aboard. So good wheels on at first base now for the U.S. And that'll bring up with a dangerous offensive profile in a situation like this. Is that one uncorked all the way back to the screen? In from third is Sampson. The United States adds a run, and that ball gets far enough away that Murphy tries to score and does so, sliding in safely. A two-run wild pitch, and the hustle play for the U.S. adds a pair. It's now that is wild, and we've talked about it a lot at Okinawa Cellular Stadium in Naha, but the walked by him as he was getting set to get this thing started as he gets one in off the hand, flares it to shallow center. That's down for a base hit. An RBI single for Costello, and the United States powering things up early on. It is a 4-0 lead in the top of the first. Ready to get out here and go to work. He may have thought that he was going to be in the field before getting to the plate, but Costello, the 7-hitter in the lineup, comes through in his first trip to the dish, and with 4 home, the United own trip to the plate. And a ground ball out too short should do it. Picked off to the side there by Alessandro Carrasquilla, who will take it to the bag himself, and that will bring the inning to a close. George Bull's Germany team set to head to the bat rack and get things rolling down the stretch here in the opening round in the hunt of a super round berth. And today these guys will go against the big right-hander Matthew Sharman, who gets the nod for USA Baseball this bottom half of the first inning. And the first pitch fastball is bounced out to second base. One pitch, one up, one down as Jacob Lombard puts out Carrasquilla. Easy work. This Germany team has just been really impressive offensively. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball fools guts. And he always a good day for a little bit of rest for some of those guys. The 0-2 swung on and missed in a really impressive first inning for Matthew Sharman, who strikes out 2 after the first pitch ground out from Carrasquilla, and the U.S. sets down. And the 1-1 pitch lifted in the air out toward left center. Radla and Guts converging on this one, and it's Guts who pulls it in on the warning track, or lack thereof, but Guts there to pull it in. One up, one down here in the top half of the second inning. Used the word sticky a little while ago, which undoubtedly probably made some of you grimace, but that's what it feels like here as Emerson bounces this one to second and able to get his foot back to the bag. Nice job by Lucas Kuttig. lot of Texan products, a lot of Florida products on this roster. A fly ball in the air to center. And after the United States sent 8 to the plate and scored 4 in the first inning, they'll go 3 up, 3 down. Great bounce back work on Hoover, the leadoff man, here in the bottom half of 2. And he drives one down the left field line. James Clark, staring into that sunny sky, will get there to put it away on the fair. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and another breaking ball tapped out in fair territory in front of the plate, and that is out number 2. Niemeyer, I think, thought that had stayed in the batter's box for hours. And an attempt at a check swing there, and Benito Bull unable to hold up. So and pitch comes inside on him and got him. Baseball and mourning the loss of a guy who managed a whole bunch of United States national team squads. Wild pitch scoots through the legs of John Mika Shearhorn. That'll enable Coleman. 2-1 pitch, grounded over to first. Took a late hop up on Cuttig, and at first, he's able to get his foot to the bag. C.J. Sampson. First pitch swinging, ground ball left side. Picked on the backhand there by Karaskia. Long throw to first. Nice dig over there by Cuttig on that long throw. Our home plate umpire, Masaoki Ichiki, was whether or not that ball was secured at first base. It's a fly ball in the air to center. And no trouble out there for Emilio Getz, who is there to secure it. And the U.S. gone in. Swinging a bouncing ball out towards short on the 2-2 pitch. Hoovered in there by Aiden Ruiz. Low throw, but no trouble for C.J. Sampson going down. One of the games. Here, Lucas Cuttig with a tapper off the end of the bat, back to the mound. And an easy play there for Sharman, 2 gone. That'll bring up first the talent that Germany has been producing in recent years. Max Kepler being the most notable name for most baseball fans. A bouncing ball out to second. Continue that thought on the other side. Perfect through 3 for Matthew Sharman. Cup. And the left-hander Moser with his first pitch into the 7-0 hitter for the United States. Andrew Costello pops one up on that first offering. 1 up and 1 down. Full count offering is down for ball 4, and we got a 1-out base runner for the Americans. Base side, hanging out in the shade. Smart move, ground ball right side and on through for a base hit. There is Jacob Lombard's first knock of the U18 Baseball World Cup, and the U.S. has runners at first and second with 1 gone in the 4th. And with 1 gone, we go back to the top of the order and Grady Emerson. And that ball scoots through the feet of Shearhorn. And another wild pitch will move the runners up to second and third. So a big chin on Aiden Ruiz. And the 1-2 pitch. Ruiz fights this one off, and it's down in right field for a base hit. In from third is Schumacher. Lombard hot on his heels, and the throw not going to be in time to get him. A 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run single for Aiden Ruiz. And the U.S. does cash in that pair of runners. It's now 6-0 in the 4th. Aiden Ruiz able to go down and get it. The switch hitter. Afternoon. 2-2 pitch on the way. Borthwick skies this one out toward right center. This one slicing away from the center fielder Getz, and Finn Niemeyer is there to put it away as he tracks it down from his against Sharman. Back at Itamon City's Nishizaki Baseball Stadium, hanging out on this Sunday afternoon. My name is Tyler Mon. Quickly, a no-ball, 2-strike count on Alessandro Carrasquilla. Carrasquilla to lead. Went first pitch swinging in the bottom half of the first inning, and he'll only see 3 here in the 4th. Gone on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. That is his first trip to the plate. 1-1, and a bouncing ball back up the middle. The first hit and the first base runner of the day for Germany, as Getz has himself a 1-out single in the 4th. That pitch. And a 2-2 chopper, too short, could be 2 to the second base bag for 1 on to first, and what a stretch at first by C.J. Sampson as Aiden Ruiz got it to Jacob Lombard for the turn. And second inning of work for Jules Moser. Kicks and deals on a line drive out to second on a hop. Some weird spin. Benito Bull sticks with that one. And some strangely hit balls over to the right. Shearhorn. Talk about a hustle play to steal a run, and he bounces one back up the middle and into center field for his first base hit of the day. So, the man at first. And a pickoff attempt thrown away, and Murphy's going to get one. He's definitely going to get two out of this. As Kotig, that thing glanced off of him, and the way it felt to Lucas Kotig, he thought that ball had sprung straight up. It was the World Junior Baseball Championship until 2010. As Clark lifts this one in the air to center. It's going to be more than deep enough to get Murphy in. Getz makes the catch. Murphy tags and scores. Man, that is a great throw from Emilio Getz. But Murphy, who moves well, scoring easily in the United States, adds one. It's a 7-0 lead now here in the top. World Junior Baseball Championship. The United States, which would not medal that year, by the way. World Junior Championships in 2004 in Taipei, won by Cuba. That was Cuba. And there is the first walk of the day for Costello, and the second walk of the day issued by Moser. Runner moving. Slow roller right side of the infield. This is going to be a tough play, and Schumacher's there. And was there, I mean, early enough to not even really make that a bang-bang here in the person of Jacob Lombard. Germany would still have to bat. It's going to end up being a moot point anyway, as Lombard, a first pitch bouncer to Carrasquilla at short, and that'll bring the inning to a close. But the U.S. adds another one, and the United States 0-2. Blooper to right center. That's down for a base hit. How about that for Huber? Way to hang in, and me and Andrew Reynolds during our broadcast of the night game between Japan and Korea is another line drive base hit. That one down in left field. So Huber visits right, Niemeyer visits left. Germany has doubled its hit total from the first 4 innings through the first 2 hitters up. Headed toward the next Premier 12 classification. Bunt down and a good one, third base side. And the throw to first gets away from C.J. Sampson. That's going to get Germany on the board. In to score from third is Huber. Niemeyer will post up there. Huber scores. Niemeyer now at third. And the pitch on the way is flared to right field, and that's down for a base hit. Niemeyer scores. Bull around third will hold there. 4 straight have reached to open the 5th, and Germany gets another one in. It's now 7-2. Base runner faced the minimum, but his day has come to a close with the first 4 reaching here in the bottom half of the 5th. We will step aside for a timeout. The U.S. United States is the right-hander Trey Rangel, out of the Colony, Texas, the Houston area. He is 2 on, 2 home in Germany, trying to fight back into this game. From Sharman, not by much, but a mile an hour or 2, is a called strike 3 there, freezes. Kotig over the inner part of the plate, and there is strike. Bunt down, first base side, and that will get 1 run home. It'll turn into an out on the trail runner, Owen Fierlbeck. Benito Bull scores. Jan-Mika Shearhorn lays it down and drives her. It's now 7-3 here in the 5th. Interesting play there. It turned into such an easy play at first for CJ. And today, Rangel trying to get his team back into the dugout with this lead intact, and does so on his second strikeout and 3 batters faced. That is the 6th K of the day for USA pitching. And the first pitch plunks Grady Emerson. Batsman. And a slider punch left side, diving stab over there by Fierlbeck. He'll get the lead runner at second, and not in time to get Ruiz. What a play by Owen Fierlbeck, who is drawn in. And now a wild pitch that skips by Shearhorn, and rounding second, digging for third. Here goes Ruiz, and he is there standing up. The second time today that a wild pitch. And a throw over, and they got him picked off at third. Aiden Ruiz thought he got his hand in there. Ruiz picked off over at third. That is a great move to get him by Vincent Arevalo. Went with a swim move, and I think that, even though that was a shaky camera angle trying to follow. 1-1 pitch. That ball crushed high and deep into right field. Niemeyer chasing it toward the corner, and he's there to put it away for the final out of the inning. C.J. Sampson gave it a ride. Finn Niemeyer, a great jump, and he tracks it down. Rangel kicks and comes home, and the 0-2 is out to short and kicked there by Ruiz, and gets his on to lead off the sixth. That took a difficult. Team has been hanging in as a check swing there, and wow. First base umpire Tianyi Wong rings up Samuel Raidla. 1-2, they're just a little bit farther away. 1-2, a called strike three on the inside corner, and now two gone as Huber is frozen there, and that'll bring up Finn Niemeyer behind him. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and a broken bat sawed off at the handle, and an easy 4-3 put out for Jacob Lombard, and that leadoff error does no damage in the sixth. We here in the seventh, trying to get things started for the U.S., and Murphy will do so with a base hit the other way as he dunks one down in front of Finn Niemeyer, and the leadoff man on for the United States. He'll go station to station. The U.S. brings one home, and the lead is 5 now on the RBI single by Grady Emerson. It's 8-3. The old sportscaster cliche, good piece of hitting whenever somebody goes the other way, but that really was, just going with that pitch to the opposite field for Aiden Ruiz. And would still be able to impart some words to a hitter, and Farrell Beck follows it up, being patient, taking two out of the who's in there at first base now as a pinch runner, and a little cue shot off the end of the bat. The only play is going to be to first, and out there is Lucas Cuttig into second base. Loud contingent of Germany fans trying to cheer their guys on to keep this game alive, but they won't be able to do so as a swing and a miss ends things here in the seventh, and USA Baseball is the lone remaining final lines. The U.S. 9 runs on 10 hits in this game and 2 errors. And for Germany, 3 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. The U.S. takes the win in 2 hours and 19 minutes and moves on to Monday as the front runners. Is it for our first of the final 2 broadcasts of the day today from here in Itaman. Coming up at 6:30, Panama and Chinese Taipei will round out day number 3 of the U18 Baseball World Cup. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Sunday afternoon. My name is Tyler Mom.